Hey there, everyone. Drew Goldfarb from DGPicks.com. We've got two NHL playoff games to talk about tonight, so let's get right to it. We'll start with the Stars hosting the Vegas Golden Knights. This series tied at 2, Game 5 in Dallas tonight, coming up in just a little while from the time of recording here. Dallas, a pretty solid favorite at minus 154 on the money line to win tonight, plus 128 if you want to take Vegas to take that 3-2 series lead heading back to Nevada for game number 6. I do think Vegas is the better team of these two, certainly with the way the playoff rosters line up. Late in the regular season, Vegas had those injury issues, and obviously getting all those guys back has been very beneficial for them. Dallas's offense has been big with getting shots on goal. Adin Hill is the expected goaltender tonight for the Vegas Golden Knights, so interesting to see how he matches up against likely Jake Ottinger. He's not confirmed as of this recording, but it would be surprising if he wasn't the guy in net. And that's actually how I would bet on this game. The totals line is set to 5.5, so taking an under while there's a even money payout on it doesn't really interest me. It's a little bit too aggressive at 5.5 goals when you have an offense like the Vegas Golden Knights have going up against a team like Dallas. So I'm looking at the goaltending save prop bets, and I'm looking at Adin Hill's over individually is 26.5. The over pays at minus 122. Not a spectacular payout, but pretty decent. What you can do, though, is combine. There is an offer from FanDuel for Adin Hill and Jake Ottinger for at least 25 saves apiece, and that pays out at plus 170. I really like that value on that. At plus 170, it's a bit aggressive of a play, but Ottinger's line is set to 25.5 saves. Hill's is set to 26.5 saves. So getting to 25 apiece should happen more frequently than you would need for plus 170 bet to be profitable in the long run. Speaking of long run, series odds, Vegas to win this series pays out at above even money. Dallas is favored to pick up 2 wins here to close out this series at some point in games 5, 6, and potentially 7. I do like the Vegas side of that one. I don't like the value on the Dallas side. If you want to bet Dallas, get very specific with it and take Dallas to win in 6 or Dallas to win in 7 because the odds just aren't worth it otherwise. Kings and Oilers, Edmonton trying to close out this series and pick up a 4-1 series victory over the LA Kings. They'll be trying to do so at home, and they are a pretty solid moneyline favorite to do just that at minus 194 to finish off this series tonight. LA Kings plus 160 to get the win and extend the series, send it back to California. That actually has about 0 juice in it. According to MoneyPuck's computer simulations, the implied odds of that wager are fair. They're basically exactly the frequency that you would expect the LA Kings to win a game like this based on the computer models. So interesting there. I do think the Oilers are going to close out the series, though. So mathematically, Kings money line is the smart long-term play. But for me, I like Edmonton to win this game and close out the series. So I'm looking elsewhere for some value. Puck line plus 130, take Edmonton to win by multiple goals. Take them to win in regulation is only minus 125. So not a good enough payout for me to be really, truly intrigued by it, to move away from the minus 194 money line, or realistically to move away from them winning by multiple goals. You could take LA under 2.5 goals at minus 106 right now with FanDuel. I think if you're trying to get a more specific bet for this game, if you're trying to get a better payout than minus 194, because there's a lot of juice in that, I think that's probably the best way to go, because then if you get a 3-2 final score or a 4-2 final score, then you're going to get paid out regardless. It could be in regulation, it could be in overtime. Doesn't matter. LA Kings held to 0, 1, or 2 goals at basically even money, I think, is a reasonable way to approach this, especially with the way that Edmonton's goaltending has played for the most part in this series. So that is how I would bet on this game. If you're going to bet on the Kings, mathematically, that's a really reasonable way to get them at plus 160. Those are fair odds, so you're getting good value just taking the Kings on the money line. For me, I think this series ends tonight. Make sure to sign up for your free 7-day trial of DGPicks.com, also available at patreon.com/Drew Goldfarb to begin your free 7-day trial, where we've got NHL and MLB betting picks going live all the time, and you can try it now for free for your first 7 days. Let me know down in the comments who you think is winning today. Is this the night the series ends in the Oilers and Kings? And how's your bracket doing? I've missed one series so far of all the ones that have finished up so far already, and I could add another one to the correct column tonight. Let me know yours in the comments below.